How's it going, guys? Thank you for stopping by, checking out my YouTube page, checking out my YouTube channel. Those who are new to my channel, my name is Rick, also known as Rick's 2 Cents. I got some great news for everyone. All right, so I started this section of my channel. It's called How to Make $1,100 per week, right? So I think with COVID, everyone I know from top to bottom, I mean, I don't care if they're what income bracket they're on, everyone is scaling back a little bit. You know, we're all being affected either by things are costing more, or you're just not making as much as you used to. So everyone's trying to supplement their income, and it's either by saving or by making more, right? So this section of my channel that I'm trying to add, I'm trying to create passive income. So passive income is something that you're going to be able to do, and it's just going to continue to create income for you. Something that's effortless. Like anybody can tell you, like, oh, you need to make more money, go get a second job, right? But there's complications. You have kids, a schedule, things going on that just may not worth you may not be able to do, or just not worth your time. So what I have for you today is something that almost seems surreal, right? So when I introduced this section to my channel, I said, hey, I was going to come out something once a week, and I didn't. And it's been a while since I've had. This is actually the first video to this section of the video, introduction, saying of something to create an income. And the reason is because Rick's 2 Cents is my name, right? Rick Ramirez. So if I tell you to do something, it's not because someone sponsored me in a way or someone influenced me in a certain way, and then I'm just burning you or lying to you or whatever. You know, so I'm gonna try something, and if it sucks, then that sucks. And later on down the road, I may say, hey, if you're thinking about doing this, don't do this because it sucks. But I don't want to start off this section of the channel or this new portion of the channel on the wrong foot. So I want to have only positive things that I think that I've been able to achieve and are you'll be able to achieve the same. So it's kind of weird. Okay, so FedEx, UPS, Amazon, those type of carriers, right? Before, whenever you used to actually order anything from them, like you could literally go online and like on the fly, like check, okay, I live in the Chicagoland area, it's coming from New York, okay, New York, boom, and now it's here. Oh, awesome, arrived in Chicagoland, DC, and it's gonna be in Glendale Heights, and it'll be here in 12 minutes, like it'll tell you. And now you're noticing like it doesn't update all the time. Like it could travel, and then all of a sudden, like 6 hours later, it gives you the last 3 trackings. What I'm saying is it's basically they had these tablets, right, in the past, and these type of companies would scan a package, and they had a cellular connection, so they would scan it, it would on the fly update. So I think that was like too expensive, right? And every company's cutting back. So there was like this big bust with 5G coming out, and they're gonna make everything 5G, and you know they're gonna put 5G everywhere, and then these companies like that, so to speak, would be able to jump on these 5G connections for like next to nothing, and that was like the commercial goal of this new telecom push, right? So basically that didn't happen. I'm not saying 5G doesn't exist, but the way they thought it was gonna happen didn't happen. Trust me, I'm saying all this for a reason. Don't feel like, come on, Rick, get to the point, so there was a technology it's under 5G, meaning it's not as strong, but it would be capable of, you know, providing those type of services for commercial companies like FedEx, UPS, and those type of companies, carriers. But when 5G threatened to blow up as it was supposed to, it kind of like shelved that, like, you know, too little, too late. Somebody stole your idea, beat you to it. But now, since 5G actually didn't do that, and that didn't really happen, and it maybe eventually will, 7-10 years down the road, this technology came about. So what I'm talking about is called CoastFi, and what it is, it's actually a wireless router that you connect to your network at home, and they are able to jump on your Wi-Fi. No, you're not giving out your password. No, nobody can hack into your. It's as if they're setting up their own separate network because they're physically plugging into yours, and you know you are not managing, controlling anything like that. So if you have a firewall, any type of protection you have in your home, this is not a way for someone to intrude or hack, or it's nothing like that. So what you're doing literally is by you or I or anyone else installing these. What you're doing is when a FedEx or UPS or a carrier who's using their services pulls in your neighborhood or pulls up to your house to drop your package off, they haven't updated, or sent that information out in the last 45 minutes until somebody else's houses they went to, and that's how they're updating it, and that's how it's being more cost effective for the company, and therefore they can relate a better cost effective price for you for shipping. So I think that's pretty awesome. So I was skeptical. I inquired about them just because I saw so many Facebook ads, right? And I was like, man, this company is going nuts. Like they're just like kind of nonstop updating, like pumping in, into Facebook. So I'll kind of interject and like push this section into the video. So what you do is you actually just send them a message. It'll be different for you because I want you to go through my referral link, obviously. But how I did it is I contacted them. And then they'll schedule like an interview with you. It's kind of like a job interview, and I was like, I thought that they would ask more of me, right? Like you'll see like when I put that video in, that I was kind of like asking more of them than were asking me, because they were kind of like, cool, I expected all kinds of questions, just technical questions, and they weren't. Basically was, what speed's your internet? What kind of, do you have a wireless router? Yeah, what brand is it? And that was it. Like, okay, you're approved. So the approval process was like that. Literally like you sign up, they can call you that day or the next day. And it's like a Google Calendar shows up and they show you all this different availability and they call you and, it's this very seamless thing. They send it to you. You'll get it in it's basically like overnight. So you'll get it, depending on the time of day, it might take 2 days for you to get it. FedEx, so there's no upfront cost. There's no zero, and that was the thing. I was like, okay, well, what's the catch? Am I signing a contract with you? I have to put this deposit down. Something goofy. It just sounds too good to be true, right? And it wasn't. Like there was no catch. So I said, okay. So they sent it. There it is. I haven't opened it yet. So I'm gonna open it up on camera. You can see an unboxing, see what I see, at the same time. But I was more interested in the back end of it before I actually showed you what this was. And they, so they sent it to me. And basically, what happens is 2 weeks after you have it connected, they send you $100 through your PayPal. And then if you tell other people, you refer other people, they actually will give you, I believe it's $10 a month. Earn $120 per year for anyone you succeed to refer. No limits. Exactly, so $10 a month. So you get this 2 weeks after you have it connected, and you're up and use it, and they verify that it's up and running, they give you $100. And then anyone who signs up under your link, your referral link, you get $10 a month, $120 a year. That's insane. So it's insane. You're literally just connecting it, let it do its thing, and you're good to go. Did that set in yet? It's not a scam. Like, think about the technology, exactly how I explained it. Now you're like, why the hell were you rambling explaining all that? Exactly why I was explaining that, because that's a functional service that a large corporation like FedEx or UPS or those type of companies need and use. And so without further ado, let's open this baby up. So before I show you the inside of this, I'm gonna pause it, and I'm going to interject the conversation of the interview when they call me, so you're kind of aware of what they're gonna ask you, and like I said, you'll see me kind of asking them, because I just expected more. I was just kind of like, I didn't expect it to be so effortlessly. So here's the video.
Your home, you got a router?
Yes, I do. I have the latest Linksys wireless mesh. It's like $1,100.
Okay. Who's the provider? Is it?
I have MetroNet fiber to home. I have 1 gig internet service.
That's perfect.
And it's bidirectional, unidirectional. I guess it's 1 gig
okay.
up and down.
That works great. So let me tell you how it works. We're going to send you a hotspot that will connect directly to your Wi-Fi network using our app. The Ghostfy app is available for Android and iOS devices. You'll set the hotspot up at a window, place it so it is a clear line of sight to your outside. The hotspot is going to rent a small, unnoticeable fraction of your internet that we will pay you for.
Okay.
You can compare the Ghostfy hotspot to a cell phone tower. However, instead of providing a signal for cell phones, it's going to provide a signal for a different kind of device. These devices are called Internet of Things or smart devices. Examples of these would be electric scooters, bike shares, or autonomous delivery vehicles that may exist in your city. Companies that run these devices, they want to know where they're located. That is what they're using our network for. Pay you $100 up front for the entire year via PayPal as soon as you install the hotspot and we confirmed it was connected.
Okay.
Any questions?
Yes, I do. Obviously, I have no problem sticking it near a window. But my other question is, do you have any like more commercial line, like where for a higher line of sight? Like for instance, I have a 115-foot tower also on my property. Would that be?
No, just in the window inside your home.
Okay. Yeah, then
Yep, that'd be great.
I'm
Yeah,
definitely
thank you so
interested in
much.
that. Yep.
Appreciate that, though. Okay, you're going to get a link to request your hotspot sent to your email. Just fill it out. It'll come in about a week.
Oh wow. So I don't pay any shipping or anything?
No, you pay nothing ever.
Wow. And then I'm just automatically just every year just sent the payment through PayPal?
Yes, that's correct.
And then how does it work with the whole referral thing?
30 days after you install your hotspot, you'll get a link sent to your email.
And then I can just
You'll just send that to your friends and family and make $10 a month for
wow.
every single hotspot you refer.
That's insane. It's almost unbelievable, to be honest with you. But I understand the concept and the technology. But the problem is there's just so many scams out there that it's hard to believe. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, I totally get that. You're not the only one who thinks that. I mean,
But the fact that you're not charging me anything, you're not asking me for
no,
any
we don't
type
ask
of
you for anything. We just ask that you install and connect it to your router. We pay you 3 to 5 days later.
yeah, that's insane. Because I think there's another. It's called Helium something. I forget the name. It's very similar to what you're talking about. But they want like a $300 deposit for this equipment, and then they're promising you certain.
Yeah, we'll send you everything for free. If you want to stop at the end of the year, we'll send you a shipping label to send it back. But that's about it. Okay, you're gonna get a link sent to your email. It's just gonna ask you to request your hotspot. You fill that out. It'll come in about a week.
Awesome. Thank you. Appreciate your time. Appreciate the call.
Thank you.
Yep.
Have a great day.
You too. Bye.
All right, you watched the video. Now you get what I mean, right? They didn't really ask a lot. So, you don't have, if you're like, well, Rick, I'm not technical. They call and ask me all these questions. I will not answer them. They really didn't ask a lot. So, let's open these up. So if you're in the trades, these are called snips, not scissors, because electrician or lineman will boil you if you call these scissors. These are snips. They taped it well. And they sent me this email. Like, you've had it 3 days now, Rick. Please set it up. Okay, a little foam packaging. Some nice protection. And that's it. So it looks like a decent little beefy router with a heatsink and a fan on there. Really small skinny gauge antenna. With a warning on there, do not disconnect. This is great for your kids, right? They'll unplug it to plug their cell phone in. So nice that they put that sticker on there, do not disconnect. So basically what I'm gonna do, so this has this little screw-on antenna that you'd screw on the back. Kind of looks like what you expect in a ham radio. You'd screw on the back there, and then it has a 3M double stick aside tape with a little tiny antenna that you'd stick to your window. So I'll show you what I'm gonna do. My thought process is I'm putting this behind my TV, kind of out of sight, out of mind. And right next to my TV is a window. So boop, you stick it. So you don't have to put this in your living room. You can send it where you want. I mean, if you're Comcast or you're Time Warner or you're MetroNet or whoever your internet service provider is, a lot of times they put the router or the cable modem or the Wi-Fi, whatever the router, whatever your equipment. If it's in the basement, no big deal, because I'm pretty sure that you have you have a window in your basement, so you can plug that into, right next to the window as well. Otherwise, yeah, like I said, I personally, a lot of times when I was a cable guy for a long time, I would install the modem in the living room because if you're using their wireless equipment, you have good signal going up or down, so you could do that. But like I said, you can choose wherever you'd like to install it in your house. It is a Cat 5 connection. The plugs. She's always listening. Alexa, stop. So you can choose to do that if you want to. To plug that in. And it looks. Now I'm looking inside this. It looks like a Raspberry Pi, to be honest with you. So it looks like a beefed up Raspberry Pi. So those are fairly expensive. So if you think someone's actually trusting you, to send you this equipment, that you could just, rob them for a Raspberry Pi. And I'm not suggesting that. But what I'm saying is that this company obviously has faith in you that you're going to do the right thing, and they're doing the right thing in return by paying you what they, promised you. So very cool. No instructions. It just says installation instructions. Scan the code. Or Coast Fi Wi-Fi. Let me bring up the website. Let's see what it says. What I'm wondering is, can you connect it to the Wi-Fi, or does it have to be hardwired? So let's find that out right now. And I did not know. I could not tell until I opened it, and I didn't want to open this up until everyone was witnessing this for the first time with me as well. Let's see. A fast blue light will appear on the back of the Coast hotspot when it's connected to a true power source. The light may blink quickly up to 1 minute. If there's no light, it's not receiving power. Wait 30 seconds for the hotspot to finish booting up. Attach the antenna to the back of the Wi-Fi hotspot. Make sure the hotspot antenna is securely twisted. I'll show this too. Attach the hotspot antenna to the back of the adapter. Remove the tape from the backing, which is this red double-sided sticky. So it's basically saying just if there's any. It says clean your window. Basically, it sounds like they want you to just download the app, and the app should just screen by screen walk you through doing it. So what I will do is, I will obviously, you'll see as I'm going along, but I will also record my phone screen so you can kind of see it. So yeah, let's go in the living room. Let's see. You'll get to see what I'm going to do, and I'm going to grab a network cable and just plug that in. So let me go grab a network cable from the basement really quick, and then we'll take a walk into my kitchen into my living room, and we'll get this out. Anyway, so here we are, plugged in, going good, connected to the internet. Let's pull this blind up. I'm gonna go grab some Windex. I want to make sure that it's clean that up. I don't want any just dust, grime, whatever on there, and it cause that not to stick well. So let me clean that. Screw this little guy, and be careful with this, not to try to. I mean, it's flexible, but it is coax. So if you hard 90 bend it, you'll ruin it. So don't do that. Righty tighty, lefty loosey. Let's get it in there. Oh. Okay, I found my daughter's mood ring. She'll be happy about that. I actually bought her that a long time ago. That's cool. She was very young when I bought her that. Alright. Take this over here so you can see me. Just gonna route it behind this lamp here, and just going to stick it here. Just give it one final wipe here, make sure there's no grime. Definitely have some grime on the other side. Looks like some spiderweb, but that'll be perfect. So peel this off. So the install is fairly easy. And it shows that in the picture going up and down versus going like this. So I'm going to do it just as the picture showed. And stick it in the middle of the window. My wife might want it back over here, but walk right away. There it is. It's in the window. So it'll kind of just drape down. Drape down and go back there. So it doesn't look too gaudy. And if I was to put this down like it normally is, in reality, how thin this cord is, super thin. If I push this TV back, so here it is. You can obviously see it. Well, you know, I say obvious, but it's not very obvious, I think. It's a little antenna. This is a 4K. This is a 4K camera. So I mean, you should let's sit right here in this corner. Pull this down. And if your TV was in front of your window, even better. But like I said, very small. And if I really, really wanted to, I could hide this a little better. But it's behind there, out of sight, out of mind, making me a little cha-ching. Very little effort to do so. So I'm happy. I'm happy with that. So, man, if I could have a couple of these, I would. Model 3, find a hotspot. Tiny button here. There's a black button where it actually says button. Hopefully you can see that. I'm supposed to press that, so press and hold the black button on the back for 10 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Wait for the blue light on the blue light on the back of the coast fire to blink slowly. So it's blinking slowly. Press find hotspot button on the app. Boom, so it did finally come up. Connect. Okay, this is installed your hotspot. Time to confirm your installation and get paid. I'll take a screenshot of that so I can show it. Start. First, let's confirm your hotspot was installed correctly. Continue. Did you securely twist and attach a hotspot antenna to the back of your hotspot? Yes. Did you remove the red backing on basically that removed the sticky tape on the antenna? Yes. I'm screenshotting this as we're going along so I can, instead of you seeing me standing here, what I'm actually going to show you is the screen. Your Wi-Fi is successfully connected. You now close the app. Click continue to upload a photo that shows the hotspot antenna attached to your window as seen in instructions. If there's any bugs, if there is a bug screen on the window attached antenna bug, make sure the poles are vertical. So it says if you have a screen, make sure that the antennas face an upward direction like I showed. So once we verify the picture, that's how to do so. Click OK. That's great. Let's get you paid. That sounds like a great plan to me. Okay, continue. It's asking for my PayPal ID. Thank you for installing. Sorry, I'm screenshot. Thank you for installing the Coast Fi hotspot. We recommend that we will confirm your installation within 3 to 5 business days. Once the installation is confirmed, we will remit a payment to your PayPal account. You'll receive an email with payment confirmation as soon as payment is sent. All right, well, thanks for joining me on this journey. If you're new to my channel, please subscribe. If you're not new to my channel, thank you for watching. I don't know, I say do it. In the description below, in the comments below, I'm gonna have an affiliate link. It will not cost you any additional money. It will not cost you anything. It's just gonna give me that $10 for doing this referral for you. So I would suggest, and I would appreciate it, my family would appreciate it, those type of things. What continues these type of videos on our channel, makes me do this type of videos. But in an effort to extend my helping hand to your family as well as to mine, please do click on the affiliate link, join, sign up. It's not a very hard, involved process, as you saw in the interview. You know, very little questions asked other than what your speed is and what kind of router you have, and more or less if you have cable internet service or fiber internet, which most everyone has nowadays, you will be eligible. You know, and of course, probably if you're in the middle of the boonies, they may or may not. But don't take my word for that, because you know that could also be a reason why they want you. So just, irregardless of where you live, try, sign up. It's $100. And then of course you're gonna tell your mom, you're gonna tell your father-in-law, your mother-in-law, your brothers, your sisters. Easily, you could have 10 people. I mean, I know personally, I'm gonna have my mom sign up. I'll have my dad sign up because they don't live with each other. I'll have my father-in-law sign up. My 2 sisters sign up, and probably 5 or 6 different cousins. So 10 times 10 is $100. So $100 a month, every month, coming from your referrals, on top of your $100 a year for you just having it. You know, so, and then of course the power of YouTube, you signing up too will help my family. So, and these are the type of videos I'm gonna be doing, effortlessly, things that you can help with your family, because my wife is no longer working. I was a lineman for a long time, and you know, I've changed my roles into a project manager, and not work as many hours, so I'm just taking other ways to make extra cash, you know, and be able to enjoy my life a little more with my family. And by doing these type of things, doing these type of videos, you know, sign up for these type of things, it's really helping my family, and I'd really like to help your family as well. And like I said, everything that I tell you, anything that I recommend to you, I'm telling you in good faith in myself, because at the end of the day, Rick's 2 cents is Rick Ramirez's opinion. It's my opinion. No one has paid me in any way enough. I'm not saying I'm not taking a kickback if you do join. I'm saying that no one could persuade me in any way, financially anyway, to give someone a bad recommendation. My channel's really been growing. I thank you and appreciate it. We're over 500,000 views now, or actually over 600,000 views. So thank you for the watches. If you know of any way that you can make a supplemental income, that you're aware of, something that you've done that's successful, you know, drop in the comments. If you don't want to write in the comments, you want to send me an email, rick.ramirez@ricks2cents.com. Once again, that's rick.ramirez@ricks2cents.com. You know, drop me an email. You know, let me know. I'll check it out. I will not ever recommend anything until I try it for myself. But here it is. So join up, make $100 easily, effortlessly, and then just tell your friends and family. Make some money off them as well, and you know, it just kind of grows. And that's how the network's going to grow. And then, yeah. So thanks for watching. God bless. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe.